Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA action between the Spurs and the Lakers. It's wild card weekend in the NFL, and we've got a special promo code. The code is WILD for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The Lakers are minus 7.5. The total is 225. The Spurs are 3-4 on the year, 5-2 against the number, while the Lakers are 6-2. 4-4 against the spread. Just a couple of trends before we start. The Lakers 6-2 to the under, and the Spurs are 3-0 against the spread on the road. The Spurs coming off a win over the Clippers, but the Clippers did not have Paul George, and the Lakers coming off a win over Memphis, 94-92. And just kind of off that Paul George tidbit, definitely make sure some of these star players are playing, because we've seen in some of these NBA games some of the star players will be scratched just an hour before the games, and we're doing these videos a little bit ahead of time, so keep that in mind. We've got Dan Kaiser joining us to break this one all down for us. Dan, Spurs, Lakers, what's the play here?
Yeah, I really like the Lakers in this game, minus the points. This is the third meeting between these two teams already this season, and Los Angeles won the first two on the road in San Antonio. The Spurs, they've been playing, well, they played those two games without LaMarcus Aldridge, and I'm not sure if he's playing in this one. So they really have nobody to stop Anthony Davis in the paint. I mean, the Lakers, they're on a four-game winning streak. As you said, they just came off a win over Memphis. You look at these two teams. San Antonio probably plays at the eighth fastest pace in the NBA. They're averaging 111 points a game, but they're giving up 114 points a game. That's one reason. If you look at their record, they're 3-4 this season. The Lakers are 20th in the NBA in pace, but they're putting up 114 points a game, but they're only giving up 104. I just like this the way this Lakers team's playing. You know, David with LeBron and Davis, it's hard to stop both of them, and I just don't. And the Spurs just don't have the horses to keep up with the Lakers in this game.
Right, and the Lakers have been pretty hot, at least straight up, winning their last four games in a row, and they're the Lakers. It's not rocket science. They have the depth, especially when it comes to big men, and they've got LeBron James, which I would assume he's probably going to play. Let's hope. We never know with some of these load management calls at the last minute. But any other things that you think bettors should know when betting on this game or on the NBA in general?
As you pointed out, look for who's sitting out. That's why I usually try to bet these. I try to bet these at the last minute, but I've started to look at that. Even that doesn't seem to matter. I mean, I had the Jazz the other night when KD wasn't playing. That Nets won by 40 without KD.
Right.
So that throws my theory out the window on that one. Yeah, yeah, but you got to look at that. You got to kind of take that into consideration. And also, I mean, the one thing about the Spurs team that you got to look at. I mean, the only chance I have in this game against the Lakers is if they get hot from three, and they can do that occasionally. But I just don't think they be able to keep up with Davis and LeBron. Those two are a hard matchup for anybody, let alone the Spurs team.
Right. They're the defending champs for a reason. We're going to wrap it up for our NBA talk. As always, great stuff from Dan Kaiser. Dan, thanks for joining us.